Hello, everyone. I wanted to thank Raji for giving me this opportunity to share my journey. Unnati is such a great platform and excellent initiative to celebrate women, and I'm very happy to be part of this effort. When women support each other, incredible things happen, and Unnati is truly an example that demonstrates this. I want to share my journey. I'll break it into three parts. I'll talk about my professional journey, my social and the community side of it, and my personal insights. So I was born and raised 22 years of my life in the beautiful city of Pondicherry. Growing up as a kid, I had a lot of freedom and flexibility to explore, and I attribute a large part of this to my father. Breaking the typical stereotypes of what a woman should do and should not, he was a very different man. I had the freedom to voice my opinion, being bold and independent. Still remember the days where he would take me to a crowded market in my 6th or 7th grade, I think, and taught me how to engage, have a conversation with people, buying strategies and financial planning during my high school. The life lessons and the values that I learned during my childhood helped me to face the unexpected and make better decisions when handling tough situations in my personal or professional career. I did my engineering, worked for a few years in India, and moved to the US with my husband. I started my journey in tech in 1999, and I'm so fortunate to have witnessed the transformation in the industry in terms of the culture, talent, and several innovations that has changed the world. It still feels like day one for me, and I continue with the same level of enthusiasm and energy. I work at Microsoft currently in an engineering leadership role. It is so exciting to see the number of women involved in shaping the future of the tech advancements. While every company continues to stress the importance of diversity and inclusion in the workforce today, this is an ongoing effort and continuous journey to attract more women talent, increasing more women in leadership roles, and promoting younger women in high schools and college to pursue STEM-based education. This is an area that I personally care and have been a strong advocate on increased diversity opportunities for women in technology. And I drive initiatives at workplace to hire and grow women in technology. Being a woman doesn't mean that your work standards are any different from others. To break away from any kind of bias, it is important that you ensure that it's your work quality and results that define you and not your gender. During the course of my professional journey, some of my key learnings share with you all today. And this is not an advice and more of general learnings from my experience. Number one, being curious. Have an open mind to learn new things, and adapting to new technologies is very vital. It is important to not get into any one area that is your comfort zone. Learning something new constantly helps you grow immensely. And this is so common for women to take a break to juggle between work and personal life. And during those times, keeping yourself updated will help you to plan well when you start work again. The second one is, I felt investing in building your network is very important. There are several communities for women in tech to reach out for mentoring or any support needs. Do not hesitate to seek help. Finding other women, and we really are our best allies, and finding this other women who can help mentor and grow you will be super useful. It's equally also important to make a conscious decision to also give back to the network. And lastly, I think for me, taking calculated risk was also one of the learnings that I came across in my journey. And sometimes it's okay to take the risks that you do not want to regret at a later point in your life for not doing it. And I love this framework that Jeff Bezos talks about, the regret minimization framework in making hard decisions. In the peak of my career, where I was well settled, making good money, I had taken some hard decisions of quitting my job and venturing into startups. There were a lot of good learnings, experiences that helped me to shape my leadership skills, my technical depth, and building more partnerships through these decisions and the risks that I've taken. These are some of my learnings, and there is no one size that fits all approach. Do what is right for you, pursue the things that actually matter to you the most, and consider your passion. It can be any area and the causes that you care about. I'm so thankful for all the opportunities and mentorship that I have received from my past managers and other leaders all through these years. And the most important thing is to be able to balance your career and home. You need to have a very good support system, and my family has been my biggest strength to achieve this. Now let me walk you through my journey on the community front. I'm one of the co-founders of Kinder Connection. Kinder Connection is a non-profit organization that focuses on providing basic needs and essential services to underserved children in public schools across Washington state. Before I share my journey in Kinder Connection, let me tell you a short story of why this was important to me and why I wanted to start this nonprofit. When I was 20 years old, I lost my father. I was doing my second year engineering, and it was so devastating to lose such an important person in your life. He was the only breadwinner of my family, so you can imagine the sudden life-changing moments that can affect a family. I was so blessed and fortunate to receive the support of friends, professors, and well-wishers. My professors helped me with the college tuition for 2 years through the alumni and the funds received from many donors. During that important phase of my college education, I will not forget the contributions from the people who supported and helped me to accomplish my career goals. My father has always taught me the importance of education at a very young age, how education can help you to stand up on your own feet without depending on others. And he was a big supporter on women empowerment. Just like how I received the kindness from several good souls, I wanted to give back to the community, supporting students and families in need. And I was doing this help I can within a small network source. But back in my mind, I have been thinking on how to do this in a large scale and help more communities. In 2017, I met Raji Ram, who was doing such a phenomenal job in the community service excellence, helping Everett School District during the winter holiday season. She inspires me every day on her courage, the boldness, her love, and the continuous thought of helping and serving the community for greater social cause. I started as a donor for Raji's fundraising efforts for the Everett School District. Raji and I had similar thoughts for helping the underserved children, and starting a non-profit was the right way to scale and reach more students across public schools in Washington state. This is how my journey with Kinder Connection started, and I'm super happy of how we have evolved from one school to supporting more than 10 schools today. And Kinder Connection is completely run by women, and it's always so inspiring to see many women come forward, contribute, and make an impact to the community. Okay, outside of my professional and community work, travel and photography is one of the areas that I enjoy the most. I found my passion towards writing travel blogs in 2011 during one of my official trip to China. It started as a simple trip coverage report for my colleague that transformed into a personal interest later. Today, I have a dedicated travel website where I share my experiences and provide detailed reports that anyone can customize towards their travel needs. When I hear from people that my blog helped with their travel plan, it makes my day. I enjoy doing the trip planning, and the curiosity to explore every place I visited so far has never stopped. And when people ask me to list my favorite place, it's always very hard, as every place is unique in the beauty, culture, and the people. If I have to highlight my all-time favorite place, it would be the African safari to Kenya and Tanzania. The whole experience has been fantastic, getting up close to the wildlife, camping inside Serengeti forest. Learning the culture and the life of the people was amazing. So far, I have visited 5 continents that include 13 countries. Australia and Antarctica still pending. Hope I get to do that soon sometime. In 2019, I started a small women's only travel expedition, and we did Iceland with a group of 4 women. Such an awesome and different experience to do an adventure during a winter break. We could not do this year due to COVID. Hope we continue to do this in the upcoming years. There are like 30 countries in my wish list. Hope I get the opportunity to visit and be blessed with good health to explore and write more. If any of the women out there are interested in travel or backpacking, let's connect. Thank you for watching my story, and many thanks to Raji and Unnati again for a wonderful opportunity to share my journey. I wanted to end this with an inspirational quote that I recently came across from Serena Williams. The success of every woman should be the inspiration to another. We should raise each other up. Make sure you're very courageous, be strong, be extremely kind, and above all, be humble. Thank you.